piece is that they don't actually train the groove. Hi, my name is Sebastian, and on this channel I help guitar players build better time and feel. So about 20 years ago, I first tried to learn the song Can't Stop by the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I quickly found a tab. Yeah, there was a tab back then as well. I found them playing single notes just like this. Well, it turns out that the guitar player for Red Hot Chili Peppers, John Frusciante, was not playing single notes.
Picking them, I tend to pick all the strings, and if I don't want a certain note to ring through, I'll lift my finger up on it without lifting up all the way. Is getting in the habit of picking all the strings. That way you can get really the real rhythmic kind of attack.
So to better explain this constant motion that he's using, where he's playing all the 16th notes, we can look at this metronome right here, which is on my site, timeandfeel.com. And if we like tap it, it's maybe a bit slow. I think it's maybe like this. If we press this advanced button, we can see all of the 16th notes. For every beat in the bar, there's 4 subdivisions in a 4/4 time signature, as we have here. And we often count them as 1 E and a. That's why we have 1 E and a here. It's like 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So if we put, your brain might go crazy here. So if we slow this down, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. And the point of this is not for you to be thinking at all times when you're playing there's 1 E and a 2 E and a, you know, like that's not the point. The point here is to be aware of that there are accents within this riff that we want to play, and they're all placed either on the 1 or the E or the and or the but we're all playing all of them with our right hand. Thing to keep in mind is that both the 1 and the and is a downstroke, and all of the sort of odd beats that we call them, 1 E and are upbeats. So this is an all 4/4 music, 1 E and a. So what we can do to start off with is that we can go back to this basic one. We can go maybe like the snare. Can be nice. And we just try to play 1 E and the 2 E and the 3 E and the 4 E and. And we try to make the click groove, making sure we have that downstroke on the 1 and the 2 and the 3 and the 4. And don't be afraid to slow this down if you have to. So basically what I've shown you this far, you can find in other tutorials, explaining the notes, explaining how they're played, this 1 E and a. Like Paul Davids has a really good video up on it. They'll explain the notes, they'll explain the muting, but there's a missing piece. So the missing piece is that they don't actually train the groove, which is what we're going to do here. If you listen to the track, you can actually hear that it's not only John that is playing this sort of riff. If you listen to it, you can also hear that both Flea and Chad, the bassist and the drummer, are both playing the same pattern. So they're all locked in together. And that's what we're going to work on today. We're going to, by using a metronome, we are going to work the muscle and work our internal clock, our internal timing, to be able to groove like these guys do. Now we can play with the click on the quarter notes, just playing the bass notes. So 3, 4. Really trying to make the click swing. And the thing we can do here is that we can remove the 1 and the 3 and just have the 2 and the 4. I like to have the snare on that because that's the backbeat. And do the same thing. You practice this a lot, you'll get great timing. So as you may have seen in other tutorials, or maybe this is your first one, and I'll show you right now, then we have John is playing both these bass notes that we just played, but he's playing this D to E on the G string. And he's playing what is known as syncopated notes, and I think this can be best explained using the advanced mode here on the rhythm trainer. So if we have just on the quarter notes here on the beats, we just do the click. So what would be not syncopated if he was playing the notes like just on the downstrokes, so like this. 3, 4. Notice I'm playing only on downstrokes. So what he's actually doing is that he's playing the first 2 on the downstrokes and then the second on the upstrokes. 3, 4. Upstrokes, downstrokes. Sometimes he lets that D ring out. And what's cool is that since we have the ability here to turn on and off 16 notes, we can turn on the actual places where this syncopation is placed. So if we just listen to this, pop, pop, pop. And we can play a snare or something. So just practice this, and if you have trouble with it, just slow it down. Count. And try to make it disappear. See, I messed up a little bit there. And if you know the riff, you can try to play it. Don't worry about tone or anything like that. Just time. For the final step here, we go out of the advanced, and here we can do what I think is the best way to train your internal timing. And this could be applied to any song, not just this one. And that's, we have the option here to see here we have the clicks on all the 4 beats. 3, 4. What we can do is that we can remove, like before we removed the 1 and the 3, so we had it on the backbeat. But if we just have the 1, then we have to be reliant on our internal timing to play the time and to have it locked in, so that when we come around, we are hopefully in line with the click when it goes onto the 1. Let me show you quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that was a little bit late. Try not to look at the computer screen. So a thing we can do is that it's very easy to kind of cheat a little bit and to look at the actual beats. So I made this beast mode, the beast mode. So it's not showing you the 2, 3, and the 4. It's just showing you 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want another funk song to practice this concept, then check out this song on how to play Back Pocket by Wolfpack next.